Dear students, today's topic is scaling of MOS circuits. Here we'll discuss introduction to scaling. Actually, what is meant by scaling? Scaling is defined as the process of reducing the horizontal and vertical dimensions of a MOS device by some scaling factor. Here, which parameters are scaled? Scaling means we can vary some values: the channel length, channel width. Okay, both are by some factor. There are two scaling factors, one divided by alpha and one divided by beta are used. Because of scaling, we can assemble double the number of transistors. What are the benefits? Increased component density, the speed will increase, and also reduction in the power consumption and cost per chip. There are two types of MOSFET scaling. One is constant field scaling and another one is constant voltage scaling. First, here we will discuss about the constant field scaling. We can also call it as full scaling. In this constant field scaling, we can scale MOSFET dimensions as well as supply voltage. These are scaled by the scaling factor S, which is greater than 1. The scaling of supply and terminal voltage maintains the same electric field as that of original device. Hence, such scaling is termed constant field scaling. Here, field is constant. In order to maintain charge and electric field relationship, the doping densities are scaled by scaling factor S. Second one is constant. Here, which parameters are how it is scaled. In this table, we shown how the parameters are scaled. Before we made three columns: parameters, before scaling and after scaling. Just go through this table. Constant voltage scaling. In constant voltage scaling, the geometrical dimensions of the MOSFETs are scaled by the scaling factor S, while the supply voltage and terminal voltages are kept constants. Such scaling is also known as partial scaling because scaling applied only physical dimensions and not to voltages. In previous one, the scaling applied to both physical dimensions and also voltages. That's why we call it as full scaling. Here we call constant voltage scaling as partial scaling. Here just go through the table: parameters, channel width, channel length, area, oxide thickness, oxide capacitance, threshold voltage, supply voltage, gate voltage, drain voltage, doping density. Here W scaled by, after scaling, W divided by S. S is scaling factor. L divided by S. Area divided by S square, like that. You have to go through this table. You have to go through this, the scaled NMOS transistor. Similarly for PMOS. Density D divided by beta. Alpha L is scaled by L divided by alpha. W is scaled by W divided by alpha. Thickness is scaled by T divided by alpha, like that. Here we use two scaling factors. One is alpha and beta. 1 divided by beta is chosen as the scaling factor for supply voltage VDD and gate oxide thickness D. And 1 divided by alpha is used for all other linear dimensions, both vertical and horizontal to the chip surface. How we can apply the scaling factor for some device parameters? First one is gate area, that is AZ. AG is equal to L into W. Just go through the table. W divided by S. L is also L divided by S. After scaling, it is divided by S. Here we can take, instead of S, alpha. AG, you can call it as AG dash is equal to L divided by alpha and W divided by alpha. Okay, it becomes, after scaling, AG equal to L into W divided by alpha square. Okay, that's why after scaling, AG is scaled by 1 divided by alpha square. Similarly, gate capacitance per unit area, that is COX. COX is equal to Ops naught of YX divided by D. Here we know that for D and the supply voltage, we use the beta parameter. D is the gate oxide thickness, which is scaled by 1 divided by beta. After scaling, C0 is scaled by 1 divided by, C0 is scaled by beta. Similarly, gate capacitance scaled by beta divided by alpha square. Cx, that is the parasitic capacitance, which is scaled by 1 divided by alpha. Carrier density in channel Q on C0 VGS. Here you can substitute. C0 is scaled by beta, VGS is scaled by 1 divided by beta. After scaling, Q0 is scaled by 1. Channel common 1 L divided by W, 1 divided by Q on into mu. We know that Q on is scaled by 1. Let's substitute 1 here. Mu is constant. L divided by alpha, W divided by alpha. R on is scaled by 1. You can substitute alpha and beta. Gate delay, that is proportional to R on CG. Thus TD is scaled by 1 into beta divided by beta square. 1 into beta divided by alpha square. That means after scaling, gate delay is scaled by beta divided by alpha square. Then maximum operating frequency, F0 is equal to W divided by L mu C0 VDD divided by CG. We already find the scaling factor for C0 and CG. Substitute that one, and VDD is scaled by beta. Substitute, and W and L is scaled by 1 divided by alpha. Substitute here. Then after substituting, we'll get maximum operating frequency is scaled by alpha square beta. Next one, saturation current, IDS. It's in saturation current 1 divided by 2 mu n COX W divided by L VGS minus VT square. Here the voltages, supply voltages VGS and VT are scaled by 1 divided by beta. Now after substituting, we will get the saturation current is scaled by 1 divided by beta. current density scaled by alpha square, but just substitute those values, alpha square beta. IDS is scaled by 1 divided by beta, and A is already calculated in first parameter area, that is 1 divided by alpha square. Then the current density is scaled by alpha square beta. Next one is switching energy per gate, that is EG, that is after scaling, that EG is scaled by 1 divided by alpha square beta. Power dissipation per gate PG, that is PG is equal to PGS plus PGD, static component and dynamic. There are two types of the power dissipation, static power dissipation and dynamic power dissipation. Here after scaling, PG is scaled by 1 divided by beta square. Power dissipation per unit area, that is PA, equal to PG divided by AG. Just here the PA is scaled by alpha square beta square. PG and AG already calculated, scaling of that parameters PG and AG. Substitute here alpha square beta square. Then power speed product PT is equal to PG into TD. Here the PT is, that means power speed product is scaled by 1 divided by alpha square beta. This is the table. Here the combined V and D here, constant E and constant V. Let's go through this table. This is a summary of the scaling effects.